you can actually get a haircut in there as well. And so we are going to be switching to Alan pretty shortly. Alan. So Alan is right there in front of the forecourt of GBC where he's hailed this cab.
Good morning, Valerie,
and so
to all our friends around the world. So dash out to a conference in the middle of getting my paperwork ready. I lost electricity, so my laptop is off and I can't do nothing. I hailed a taxi to help me out so I can at least make my way to the nearest cafe or a friend's house. Then I found that taxi itself is a savior. And so let me go pick and speak to a taxi driver who's just arrived to take me out. George name. And as you mentioned again, in house, there can be no light off. I am not going to work on it. I'm actually going to 120 volt, the exact same electricity I get in my house to power my laptop, to turn on my television, to also microwave or blend my fruit juices. Yes, that's what it is. Joe, jumping straight into the taxi and meet Joe. Good morning, George. George, you actually are a savior. You did save me. But what's quite curious is the setup of your taxi, which brings respite to anybody who's anxious to get some. First of all, I see you have a what looks like an extension board here in your car. And what does this do, and why do you have this here? Yes, yes, yeah. To actually help my riders charge their phone when they are riding. Well, but doesn't your 12-volt socket work? It does, but the problem is this will damage your battery. So for you, you won't take away the stress of, my phone is going on, I don't have power, and I don't have power, so electricity is off as well. So, but I need. And what made you go for this? Like I say, I took to driving when got down with on. So when I said electrical, and realizing the problem, I started driving. That was, yeah, but again, this unit doesn't only charge phone. You have somehow converted your ride into what would be an office and can also double as a home for you. And so you can actually use blenders in your car, and basically microwave in your car, father's clippers in your car. Let me see a demonstration of your what do you call it? Blender. Yes, you know what? No, it's and then at least it's good to demonstrate for viewers to see we're not just saying that, yeah, like a blender will help you. So this is it. You have the blender here, right? You have the blender here, which, yes, and so, yes, and then I'm going to turn on the blender. That's it, there. Blender working. So the sound is the blender is actually working, and it's giving you extracting power and the whole power with it. Good. That's good. That's not just that, but you also have a barber slipper. Let me see the blender here. Let me see the blender here. A barber slipper, which was supposed to demonstrate for viewers to see. It's not just us saying, but that's exactly what it is. That's the barber slipper as well. Yes, and so if I want to get a haircut, all you need to do is to park up the car somewhere for me, and that's it. Oh wow, that's it. I mean, that's the barber slipper. You can have going on and on and on and on. That's also awesome. And then the one that really got me is that ability to get in an office where you can take in the car. You also have a turbo net seated in your car, which also provides internet. And so it does not matter where you are, you can have a particular and work as if you're working from home. Now let's go into the seating net, back of the car, work from there and see what's up. So you're watching the smart ride with George of this smart app, and basically his setup office in the back of the car. So we have moved from the front of the car and now going where George has set up, and we are going to be working with him. Right. This is of the smart ride, and here we are. Turn it on. Your internet is on, and yes, your table net is called Charlie. Oh wow! We have here laptop, and it's connected equipment at the front. And so, if you let's see if we can go on internet at internet. And so, if someone joins your ride and they need to use the internet, you to help them log on to your tablenet. So,
together as a rider with me on the internet. How should we present the web with a take your internet live, simple and
so
especially from
like just sitting with like also if you're driving with someone from Accra to Tema, they can be working as you go on from Accra to Tema without any worry whatsoever. It has been the one critical question or one curious question some of your riders ask.
the question I get most often is say, I've been I've been doing this since last after late this kind of pilot that yes, I haven't had this technology is elsewhere. It's back in America and elsewhere. We have this system.
Is that the same thing campers use when they are going camping?
And equally go from your car and go
And
camping
you see,
with it.
what really fascinates me is the size of your car. This is not a V8 Land Cruiser 4x4. Obviously, you must have simple. It's just been a welder molded it for you and fine, good to go. And it's pretty much, Now let's look at this. So someone hops into your taxi and they find you have the internet, or you just tell them, hey, I have Wi-Fi.
So I make it simple with a QR code
Okay.
where you just scan the code and you live. Sometimes too, I just give you the code.
Do you see yourself to be someone who make life easier? Because I would want to in order to go back and that's it.
Yes, just to make life. Initially, I would hang it here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right now, so let's come to the point. Do they pay extra to use?
That is just the bit we are getting for riding.
So my hailing an online ride.
Yeah.
If I am fortunate, if I am lucky, then by all means, you pick up my request, just as you did for me. Get to work somewhere else. You actually turn up, and I thought, wow,
Yes.
this is great, and you actually made my day good. But what feedbacks you get when people have you had the customer who doesn't?
And they upload this thing I've done in my car. Some would want it done. Actually, I'm getting quotes to have it done. Yeah.
Well, by all means, I would want to have this setup in my car. But I'm thinking if I get this setup in my car, I have my microwave in the car, I have a blender in the car. So if I want quick filler, I can blend. There's space enough.
It can
That means
accommodate.
I'm not going home. But hey, let's see. How long does power stay on?
So with this system, with the battery, the drop off the shelf battery type one.
Oh,
Yeah.
so battery.
Yes. It's not the size, but this car type battery car.
No.
Yeah.
Toyota base.
Yes, and they're able to go to
Great days. So
when
you're using the laptop, you're charging phone, you use the blender, and for 2 straight days,
yes.
battery doesn't go off.
So don't worry when I don't charge my phone at home. Because of that.
Now, you see, we see them and provide solutions. And for that matter, you decided to go for this.
The recent power crisis was big one,
Hmm.
and I realized we had some time. Ask for your assistance 2020. But most often they would want to transfer via Momo, or probably they are trying to get in touch with somebody where they are going to, and their batteries are dying off. So they would ask you, the driver, can you help me charge my phone?
Hmm.
Yes. Or do you have a power bank? So to avoid that or to solve that problem, that is what I do. You can charge whilst I have to charge my phone at the driver.
And I want to almost like finish with this kind of before I bring the concluding question. Someone just sent a text message and they're asking a very interesting question. Why do you want to serve the public this way when you can be making a fortune by charging people to use your information?
Oh, okay. It would have been nice to charge people, but I feel helping people out, charging their battery to make their life easy would be great.
My colleague Jay Gabra is asking if he brings his 4x4 can help with the installation.
Yeah, so this is a bit, and I've done that.
Have even more. What is your background?
So I studied electrical engineering. And later, did PLC relationship. That is what this system is based on. It's something like to do.
You know what? My boss Tafude travels nearly every day after work from here, and he sometimes comes to work with a power bank hanged onto his phone. Sometimes his phone leaves him. Good for him.
Yes, it is. It helps you everywhere you go. You don't mind whether you have days you drive. So far as you drive, you have stored energy when you can use anytime.
So for you, your catchphrase would be no power, no worries. Well, so Kafu, anyway, you're Kafu too. So the deal is done.
Yeah.
The deal is done. That's good. Now we're going to ask whether you, as online taxi hailing, whether that becomes a target. What do you do about security?
Oh, I've not heard that word frankly before. Nobody.
Is it because you have good muscle?
Yeah, people really appreciate this, rather.
Oh, I see.
They tend to yes, and have this done as a business, so other people can also benefit. Initially, Nigerians see this. When Nigerians see this, they are all over the because I'm being told they have serious power crisis. I straight without electricity. I don't.
But even here in Accra, there are days when our lights go off. Not to make a deal out of it, but yesterday the whole of the day my lights were off. You know, and I was just saying to myself, only if George had been around. Because I had to stay up late in order to put the document together. Okay, I'm putting a PowerPoint document together, and I had to stay up late and wait for this issue. in order to be able to do it. But hey, you're a lifesaver, so why not? If my light goes off, I know your number.
You can always
I
call.
know where how to get you. I won't even go on the app to book for a taxi.
Yeah.
I'll get all container,
Yep.
right? And hey, listen, it's been great. It's been great meeting you that day on the day when across the country are celebrating. Hey, my friend Abdul, hi Mumin. I've not forgotten you. You have to speak to George.
Yep.
Okay, you have to speak to George. And not to forget Umar Sanda Amadou. Eid Mubarak to the both of you. What will you say to people who need electricity or absence of power and so they have to pack up from?
Yeah, so with this kind of system,
No power, no.
there's no.
It's been great talking to you, George. I guess in the circumstance, we just have to shut the doors or close the doors. Go prayer, Eid prayers is going to be on. So surely we'll be going out there. And hey, my car can wait.
Nice.
How about that? Awesome.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You're always
Thank you
welcome.
so very much. And so, so far so good. This is where we draw the curtain on Keep an Eye with you today in the smart cab of George Kafui Senior, who, as an entrepreneur, has invented this no power, no worries. Cool. Hiding. There's table net. There's a blender. There's a microwave. There's a power scraper. And there's also a laptop. Who says, oh, you need a shower anyway? See you on the other side. Take care. Val, over to you in the studio.
From GBC Studio One, this is the Breakfast Show.